Good morning students. Today we are going to start new lesson, Too Many Books. This lesson is on the second number in our 5th standard English class book, and here the story is given of one of the couple where the person who is very fond of books. Okay, so many times means everyone is loving anything, just like I love reading so much, or you can love to collect stamps. Some students love to collect pens. So everybody is having their own habits. So here in this story we are going to see a new topic, that one of the person who is fond of, means who loves to collect so many books. But how the books? Old books. Okay. Most of the time we see that we get such kind of greetings from the old books. So here in this lesson, the theme of the lesson, or the what we can say, what the lesson is given, what the main basic thing is given, that that person collects old book, and through this old book he get one of the new surprising thing which made them very happy forever. So what is given in that lesson, that we have to see, and that's why the heading is given that too many books, means a large bunch of collection of the books. Some people love buying old books. Most old books are leather bound, means you see some of the old books nowadays we can see that books are covered and they are laminated with the plastic or transparent paper. But here in this lesson we find that person who is collecting old books and has books golden or leather, okay, which looks very beautiful. Does these books makes you happy sometimes? Yes, really, because these books looks like a jewelry box. Frankly speaking, it attracts our attention, and it makes us very happy to see, and we really impressed that suppose the books which has the leather, so inside the books how can the story very making us happy, that we have to see. Here let's start the lesson. Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, that is one of the couple, and they are having the surname Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. They were very happy. They were living in the small house. They were not so much rich people, and they were actually the poor. They loved each other very much. Only wife and husband, they were living alone, and they had their small house, and they were living happily, but they were living each other very much. There was only one thing about which they not agree, means that person or Mr. Johnson's was lovable person for the books, and at the same time his wife was not agree to collect so many books, and she was not ready to accept to keeping that books in the shelves, because she has to clean it every day, and that is what the main reason, that she was not liking these books. Mr. Johnson liked to buy so many books. He was fond of books wherever or whenever he was passing through the shops, so he used to buy these books and collect into his shelves. And then what happens? He came home with 1 or 2 books nearly every day. So you can think that how many books he could have collected into his shelves. Just imagination. We collect jewelry, we collect saris, we collect pen, pencil, what we can say, cartoons, but collecting a book of a bunch means that person is really what we can say, different than others. Okay, because reading a continuously book is totally different habit than the others. So there were bookshelves on the walls of the rooms in their little house. Now the shelves were full means you can think that every day suppose that person is collecting two books, so how can bunch be a small? No, it was a large collection of books. There were books on the floor and on the tables and on the chairs, means the house was full of books here and there, on dining table, on chair, on bedroom, in the bedroom. And you can think that only 2 persons are living in a small house, and that house was full of books, means it is totally unbearable things for the Mrs. Johnson. For a long time Mrs. Johnson said nothing. She was, because she was loving her husband, she was thinking, no, my husband, if my husband loves books, then why should I restrict him to buy the books? She was not saying anything. But one day she was tired of dusting them, because see, dust can easily come into her house, and she was really tired, and because she has to clean every day that books, because the books were getting dusting. So she said one day, why don't you sell some of them books? See here the sentence. She asked the question to that to her husband, Mr. Johnson, and she said, she asked, why don't you sell some of them so that space can be emptied, okay, and even you can purchase new books and you can keep there. You will never read them all. I know you are not ready to read them all the books at a time. So he rejected to sell them off, because he was loving the books so much, though he was not reading at a time all the books, but he denied. He said, no, I will not sell all of them. I like to see them on the shelves. Rather, I like to see in the shelves, so that I am very satisfied that yes, I am getting what we can say, just like a fuel to the vehicle. So I don't want to sell it. The books looks very beautiful when the firelight lights up, shines on the old leather. You know, in the picture you can see that there is in their small house, British people or foreigner, because according to their weather, they used to light up the fire in their house. So whenever the lights was beaming, at that time the book's leather, which was covered with the golden letter, were shining so nicely, and it was looking very good, and it was very beautiful to see them. Mrs. Johnson did not say any more. So finally she was just quiet. She was not ready to say anything, because she was loving her husband, and but every day there were more and more books in the house, unless and until she was become angry. Finally one day she became angry. She said, don't bring one more book again, otherwise I shall leave the house and you too. So Mr. Johnson was helpless. After all, he was fond of books. Okay, he was loving books, reading books, purchasing books. So he was quite happy, and he was sorry for that. So she left, and after 2-3 days, what happened? Again Mr. Johnson walked out of the house, and he started walking by the road. He was having such kind of what we can say eyes that can be catch the shop where the books are available. So finally what happens, he was just walking, and then rain started. Suddenly rain started, and he was not having an umbrella. So he entered into one of the one of the shop, and fortunately that shop was of books. Okay, so as he entered into it, then what happened? He hadn't an umbrella, so he went into the shop to get out of the rain, and there on the counter was a thin brown leather. He found one more book again, which was covered with a brown leather and had a golden letters. Okay, it was just the kind of books he liked best. That book was really what we can say unbelievable. It was book what incredible, having good kind of, though it was old, but the book was covered with leather. Okay, and it had golden lines or golden letters on it. So he picked it up, and read the name. What was the name of the on the book? Can you tell me? Yes, the river Amazon. How much? He started asking because he was eager to purchase that book. Again he asked the question to the book seller, shopkeeper, how much, what is the cost of this book? And then that shopkeeper said 5 shillings. So Mr. Johnson brought that book paying 5 shillings, and as soon as the rain stopped, he came back to the home, and within 2-3 days his wife, Mr. Johnson's wife, had come back to the home, and what had happened, he was very happy to having such a good books with him. So he came to home, and when Mrs. Johnson saw this book in his hand, she was full of angry, and she said, why did you bring another one more book? I don't like this. So what happened? She pulled this book from the Mr. Johnson's hand, and she threw out of the window. So as she threw out of the window, so Mr. Johnson became again angry. He exclaimed, Dorothy, what happened? Why did you throw it away out of the window? So when he went in the garden, he saw his book was lying on the wet grass, means the grass was full of water. So again he brought that book into the house, and he went outside. After 1 or 2 days, so what happened? He came back 1 hour later. His wife was waiting for him with the book in her hand. Why? Because she had thrown that book out of the window. So that book was already old, and that book needed to mend it again. Mending means to repair it again, to binding. Okay, the binding word is very perfect for that. She had brought that book by binding. She had mended that book. And Robert, she said, see here into this paragraph we come to know there are 2 names. The wife had the Dorothy name, and Mr. Johnson had Robert. So she said to Robert, I have brought your book with mended, and she was busy in reading. So Mr. Johnson went into the sitting room, and he saw a letter lying on the table. So what is this? He asked. So only an old letter, he said. I found it in the book. I mended it. It's from some place I don't know. I expected someone sent it with the book where it was new. I read it while I waited for you, because Mr. Johnson had gone out of the house for an hour, and meanwhile she had mended that book. She had brought it into the house, and again she was busy in reading, waiting for him. So at that time, that one of the letter he found from that book. Who found the letter? His wife. His wife put that letter onto his table, and he had just come into his room. At that time he found the letter was lying on the tables. At that time both their conversation has shown into this situation, that she told him that I just found that letter was lying into this book. I don't know where from it is, but you just check and you just go through it. So here again Mr. Johnson took that letter and he sat into his room and he started writing. So there he found one address, British Guiana, 1864. So as soon as he saw that address, he got shocked and he stopped a moment and he remembered something. Then suddenly he jumped up. Was that letter in an envelope? He cried. He started asking question to his wife Dorothy. Dorothy said, yes. Why? Said his wife, quick, where is that envelope? I want this. I don't know. it must be, I must have thrown it into the dustbin. Without waiting for a second, he ran into his room and he found it into the dustbin. He was searching it very desperately. He ran out of the house and into the garden, into the dustbin. He found it. He began to turn over the papers and rubbish. What happened? Because it was his wife Dorothy. Actually, he was totally against of collecting that books, and as soon as she found that one more envelope, so she crushed it and she thrown it into the dustbin. So at the time, Mr. Johnson became angry. He started saying, what rubbish, why did she do it so? So again, at last he found, and he shouted, yes, I have got it, and ran back into the house waving the yellow house. See, into the picture it is given. He just very excited and showing that envelope. Then what happened? And his wife started asking question, what happened? Why are you so eagerly asking about this yellow envelope? Tell me, what is the matter? He was just avoiding her because he wanted to see what the letter has been about it and what the matter has given into this letter. The stamp, because that stamp was very valuable, and that stamp was giving them something different. Let's see what is given in the next. He shouted, it's a 1 cent British Guiana, 1864. There is only one other in the world. Actually, that stamp it is just like a lottery, we can say. There were only limited stamps, so whosoever stamp got, so that stamp was in the, do you know what we can say, equation, there we can sell out. So he said that's only one other in the world. Last year an Australian bought it for where 12,000 pounds, means that only small stamp made him very rich person, and now we have got one. So ultimately we are going to become very rich people. He looked at that red stamp on the envelope, which was in the envelope. Then he took down a big stamp, catalog, whatever it was given. Catalog, it means here a complete list. Whenever we used to go to the hotel and we are ready to eat something good food, so at that time that waiter used to give us a catalog. So catalog means a list of a thing, anything. So from his bookshelves and turned the pages, he started turning. Here it is, he said, because there he found one of the address and showed his wife the picture. British Guiana, 1 cent, 1864, sold for 20 pounds. It was the same stamp which was sold by one of the Australian. Okay, and shall we get 12,000 pounds for this one? Mrs. Johnson asked him. So he was very eager, and Dorothy was very happy that she was planning that yes, we will also get 12,000 pounds. Oh, Robert, said Mrs. Johnson. She extremely became excited, and she said, oh Robert, it is very important thing for us. It is going to give us something good. So all this money in an old book, I will never be angry with you for buying book again, because she has come to know that what something treasury, that book has proved for themselves a treasure. Treasure means one of the treasure means khazana, where we can see, where we can find gold, money, and all these things, precious jewelry, each and everything, that called is treasure. So ultimately it was the treasure for them, that old book. And Mrs. Johnson sold the stamp for 10,000 pounds. Finally, the same thing had happened with Mr. Johnson. He sold it for 10,000 pounds, and with the money they bought a much bigger house in the country. See, that money gave them a big house, and there are bookshelves on the wall most of the room. Means they had purchased a big house, so into this big house they had constructed bookshelves in each and every room. Because now Mrs. Johnson had given permission and she had confessed, she had admitted, yes, I will never be angry with your buying old books. You purchase so that again we can get something, a good treasury. Bring home more books, and they started. Mr. Johnson was very happy. He had got just like blessings from his wife, so that purchased one more and more books. So he started buying books because he was very happy. And however, she has one nice big sitting room where there are no books at all. And Mrs. Johnson also selected one of the room, constructed one of the room. There was no any bookshelves where Mrs. Johnson can sit very silently and having a pleasant atmosphere into this room. So this is what the lesson, that into this lesson, that old books or old book gave Mr. Johnson one of the big treasury. That book changed the life of Mrs. and Mr. Johnson. So in this way, here we are very happy to read this, that yes, old book can give us anything, but frankly speaking, books are books which gives us knowledge. Finally amount can be finished, but knowledge cannot be finished. We can create our own world on the basis of these books also. So please student, read the book. You will read, the book will give you pleasure, not a complaint. Thank you.